The left, right now, there's a large number of them that if they don't like the answer, they just pretend that they didn't get the answer. You've all heard it, not my president. So I don't like the president, so I'm not accepting that answer. Well, there's a good chunk of people on the left right now that anytime they don't hear an answer they don't like, they just stick their fingers in their ears and pretend like they didn't hear it or want to change the rules, even though they agreed to the rules before the game even started.
I used to feel the same way about the not my president thing. Until I realized people were so repulsed by Trump and the coverage of Trump that they don't want any parts of it. Like, they know he's their president, they just don't respect him. Get it? Sort of like, say your dad was a piece of shit. You know? He beat your mom. I don't know. Cheated on her all the time, he beat her. He was an unhelpful son of a bitch. Hypothetical, of course. You might say, hey, not my dad. I don't count that son. That's how people look at Trump. Now, I'm not saying everything is earned, because media coverage has been so lousy. Some things, they've overblown. But he's also done some things, but just come on, man. I mean, that whole Charlottesville thing was horrible. That whole, these football players, get those sons of bitches off the field. The whole, hey, back in the day we would have beat them up thing. A president saying that, like telling the cops, hey, if you hit their head on the thing, putting them in the car, don't be so nice, it's okay. Like, that's not.
Sometimes I had too many beers. I liked beer. I still like beer.
For whatever reason, people think presidents should be better. You know, weird shit, right? Like, they actually think presidents should be better people. But at first I didn't get it. I thought it was being like, what's the word for it? Like petulant? Like, dude, he's your president, what you gonna do? But I get it now. They know there's nothing they can do. They just don't accept it. There's a lot of animosity out there, bro. And like I said, man, some of it is real life stuff that they've seen. But you know, man, like if the media wants to depict anyone in a certain light, they can. The problem is, I think Trump took some things and ran with it, and he played into it. I remember when people were saying that hate crimes were up, I was disagreeing with them. I was like, no, man, hate crimes go up around every election. Every presidential election, hate crimes go up for whatever reason, right? They went up during Bush's election. They went up during Obama's election. They went up during Trump's election. But with Trump, they stayed up. Get what I'm saying? Now you can say, oh, that's just anecdotal, that don't matter, but I just told you, go look it up. Like, hate crimes are up, and it's after the election, and they're still up. And that's from something. That's from the coverage, and that's from the rhetoric. It's a combination of the two, I believe. And I don't think both sides, I don't think anybody's faultless. I don't think the left is faultless, and I don't believe the right is faultless. But I think more of the fault will lie on the right, in my opinion. Okay? And I think the media has played into it because it's been good for ticket sales. I mean, they love ticket sales on this stuff. It's been good for hits and website promotion. It's been good for viewership on cable news networks. And Lord, man, they're afraid of us on independent media, so they're gonna milk every incident they can to get as much as they could possibly get out of it. Meanwhile, the water in Flint still sucks. Meanwhile, the water in Philly still sucks. Meanwhile, we got industries going away that ain't gonna ever come back, and nobody's got a real solution for it other than go drive an Uber. Those are good jobs. Those Uber jobs are good jobs. Go work at Lyft. You know, Amazon's gonna open up a facility there where in your town, man, you'll be good. Right? So like, that's the jobs that are coming. So yeah. Hey, I don't want I feel like, damn, Tim, you're so negative. Why you so negative, Tim Black? But I feel like I'm just keeping it real with you.